Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So, one of the questions that one could ask in terms of the sequence of events um, that people would or have been asking for a long time: how is it possible that the companions who had witnessed the Prophet, who had fought with him, could confuse the religion, could cause hatred amongst each other, and would argue about the basic concept of Khilafah? And it's not possible. It's the it You shouldn't even talk about this because it is beyond what they have, their character is. So let's just go through this sequence of events, and we're going to come across some of the things where these characters have shown the signs what they did in the early days later on as well. So after Quraysh agreed on Abu Bakr with Umer and others giving their bay'ah, Abu Bakr then moved the Khilafah to Umar without an ijma. Because first they say at Sakifa there was ijma of people, which is completely false. But if that was the way, then why did Abu Bakr give Umar without an ijma? And then Umar left the council, matter, the Khilafah matter, to a council of six people. And then who gives this right to Umar to give it to six people if it was done directly by Abu Bakr or by Ijma in the first point in Sakifa? All of them were not according to what the Prophet had done at Ghadir. So these six people were Ali alayhi salam, Talha, Zubair, Usman bin Usman bin Affan, Saad bin Abi Waqas, and Abdurrahman bin Auf. So it's interesting, these characters. Saad bin Abi Waqas is the father of Umar ibn Saad, and Abdurrahman bin Auf was given the authority that if there's a split between three and three, wherever Abdurrahman bin Auf goes, they should become that person should become the caliph. So Abdurrahman bin Auf and Usman had a secret pact and asked certain questions in a way that they would make Usman the caliph, knowing that if Usman dies, Abdurrahman bin Auf will become the caliph later. However, what Allah's will was that Abdurrahman bin Auf passed away earlier, and even Usman was given, or there was allegation against Usman that he was responsible for killing of Abdurrahman bin Auf as through poison. So after the revolt happened against Usman, Imam Ali alayhi salam became the parent caliph. Talha and Zubair gave him the bay'ah and pledged allegiance to him, but then stood up against him with Aisha and moved to Basra, where they got support of army from Mavia. And there are few things that happened in this duration. Number one, Imam Ali alayhi salam, when he became the caliph, Talha and Zubair, who had supported Imam Ali during the time of Usman or during that council, they were expecting some sort of governorship or something in return. They did not get that. As a result, they got angry and they left Imam Ali alayhi salam, broke their bay'ah, their allegiance. The second thing that happened was Imam Ali alayhi salam asked Muawiyah to come back, step down as the governorship, and he didn't want to step down. So all of them raised the slogan to take revenge for Usman. Under the guise of that slogan, Muawiyah sent an army. Aisha, along with Talha, Zubair, reached Basra, and that's where they started planning for this battle of Jamal. Now, few things in this regard that we should think about is, on one side you have companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. On the other side, you also have companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. On one side you have the household of the Prophet. On the other side, you have a wife of the Prophet, who, by the way, has been ordered by Allah to stay in home. But what I want to mention over here is both sides were Muslims, but they were fighting each other. They had seen the Prophet, they had fought with the Prophet. One side was right, one side was wrong. That shows that even after the death of the Prophet at Sakifa, when people agreed forcefully and not collectively on Abu Bakr, that doesn't mean that they were right, because we can see at the Battle of Jamal there were Muslims, one side was right, one side was wrong. Being a companion, being a supporter of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam doesn't guarantee that you will be right all the time.